Oh,
we're
wait, do I have 30 seconds? Or are we on? We're on.
We're on. Yeah, yeah. But there's no camera.
Never mind.
But the camera's just on this thing though, so it should be fine. So
yeah, I just want to go grab some water.
You still could. I can carry the cat from here.
No, it's fine. I don't want to leave you. No, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
We still have like 2 minutes before the start, so just waiting for people to get in here. So should be solid.
But they can't see or hear us, right?
They cannot see us, but they can hear us. So Mike's.
Oh, hi. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're fine.
What's happening?
I did. Yeah. It's different for most shows in that way, because like I liked. It's an interesting story. Oh, go on. I'm sorry. You're gonna say something?
No.
Okay.
No.
All I was gonna say was like, the story behind the cold open is hilarious, because I was not planning to talk, and then like the guest, my first guest, like was like just talking. I'm like, oh, sure, and that just ended up being part of our show. So like just silly how that worked out. Pretty cool. I enjoyed your stream yesterday.
So if I type here, oops, sorry, is this in our chat right now?
That is in our chat. Hi, Malayka.
Okay, cool. Yay! Exciting.
I think we got everything going. I think we have at least 2 people in the chat. That's a good sign. Maker plays. What's up, Maker? What's up? Good to see you.
Thank you for coming.
That's exciting. Love that a lot. Malayka, did you end up going to TwitchCon last year? I don't remember.
I did not. I've never been to TwitchCon.
Okay. Gotcha.
I have yet to go to TwitchCon. Wait, why doesn't it show that I'm live on my channel?
It won't be live on your channel.
Are we not streaming together?
No, it's just on my channel. Yeah. Unless you want to be on your channel.
Sorry, I don't know how this works.
No, it's all right. It's just a ping that says that we're gonna be over on my channel. That's all.
Got it.
Yeah.
Understood. So, look at all these delicious sandwiches.
I know, right?
I definitely have a favorite. I was thinking about it today because I was like, oh, I'm gonna go on Davey's channel. I'm probably gonna have to tell him what my favorite sandwich is. So I'd never asked myself that question, but I did think about it and I came up with an answer.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Yeah, but I'll wait until we until we're like in it.
I'm actually really. You may have told me at one time. That's in the past, either on your channel or somewhere else, but I still don't remember. I still would love to know in case I think I forgot, because like I will tell you. I'm very curious. Yeah, I'm very curious. Maker says can't be spilling all the beans in the pre-show, Malayka. Right.
That's right. Pre-show is sorry. Pre-show is going on your channel. Pre-show is for
Yeah. Gotta build.
Is for.
Gotta build up to it.
Maker, tell me about yourself. Have you been on my stream before? Have I met you?
That's a good question. I would like to lean towards yes, but I'm not sure. But Maker, let us know.
Is it Maker or Macker?
It's Maker, but I think people call him Macker just for fun. His real name is Mark, so we just call him Macker because yeah. I have probably been a while though. Time zones and all correct.
Yeah. There's been a lot of changes on my channel. I also didn't stream for like 7 months. So there's a lot of people still sort of like finding out that I'm back to streaming again.
Yeah, I think people are finding you again though. I mean,
they are. Yeah. It's been going like the last couple weeks have been really, really nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I did not expect you to be streaming during the day, and that was kind of a nice surprise. It was like a nice add to the work.
Yeah, I think because when I started streaming, a lot of my viewers were from Europe and the Middle East. And so I wanted to find like a stream time where everybody could show up. And so I think we're gonna settle on like noon on Mondays and Wednesdays rather than 6 p.m. Mondays and noon on Wednesdays. Because 6 p.m. on Mondays, that means like all my European folk are asleep,
Well, yeah, makes sense. Yeah. I think that works out nice. Hey, what's up, Brian?
No, we've missed you, E-flat guy. Where have you been?
Last couple of weeks.
Do you even like us anymore?
Last couple of weeks have been nice because our annoying mod hasn't been around. Referring to himself.
I know. We need you here.
Yeah. Well, we're glad to see you flat here now. It's pronounced. It's intended.
I like making money. Have you been teaching?
Yeah. I like you all, but I like making money more. That's fair.
I hear that.
Yeah.
You go, baby girl.
So now
make that bag.
Let's go. Tony King is in the chat. What's up, Tony? Welcome
Tony.
In. Great to see the regulars popping in.
How you doing?
All right. I think I'm ready to go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Let's do it. Here we go.
Let's go. Wait, are you? Why don't I see you?
Oh, no, you're right. Because we're still in starting soon. But I will fix that.
Okay. I'm going to see you in a sec.
Yeah.
Got it.
And
okay.
Let's do it.
Amazing.
Yeah, let's go.
Ready.
Let's go. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Very excited to have you here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Sandwich Show. Nice to have you back, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. And this is our first interview stream we've done in quite a while, so very excited to bring this back, and very excited to bring in our latest guest, a singer-songwriter based in Los Angeles, and been through having some exciting moments in life recently. Let's go say hello to our friend Malayka. Hello, Malayka. Welcome to the show. How's it going tonight?
Hello. I'm so happy to be here.
Love it.
Welcome, everybody.
Great to have you here. And Tony, thank you for joining us. Eva, thank you for joining us. I'm sure more people will join us as we go. We're going to be hanging out until about 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. And during some of that some of that hour, we'll be taking your questions as well. But our first half hour, we're glad to chat ourselves and catch up on the latest and the happenings. Now, Malayka, you've been doing music for quite a long time, and I know you've released a lot of really fun, witty, excellent originals. And more recently, you've been playing IRL. I saw you during a show with CA in LA just a few weeks ago.
Oh, that show's so amazing.
Yeah. It was fun times.
So fun. I love those two. They're honestly such like leaders. Like they are just they're good at creating. They're good at like making people congregate and just they're so inspiring.
Oh yeah.
They make cool shit.
They do make cool shit. That's no doubt about it. Like they're filmmakers. Like they're amazing. Like what they do. No doubt about it. So like describe the feeling of performing on a stage like that, knowing that like you're gonna have colleagues in the audience, you're gonna have colleagues on stage with you, people from the platform of Twitch like yourself. I mean, did you find that a little extra special, like being on with fellow people who have a similar way of life?
It is really special because it's special and it's also nerve-wracking because I want them to think I'm cool, you know, like I just really want them I want them like I really respect their art form and I want them to respect and like appreciate mine too. And so that's a big part of my experience when I do perform for them. It also feels like, I don't know, like I'm proud of them. Like we don't really hang out, like all of us, like we're all just kind of like in our rooms streaming and we support each other by rating each other and stuff, but actually getting to see them like live, it's I just feel proud. Like I'm just like, yeah, like those are my friends. And it's like I think as much as we spend a lot of our lives and our careers online, like it is way better in person. And like how I feel when I'm on the stage is like, especially since I'm singing a lot of multilingual music, it feels validating because I know that they appreciate what I'm doing. I know that they respect what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do, and like bringing my culture into my music and stuff. So yeah, it feels really, I feel at home. I feel nervous, but also like I feel at home.
Oh, I love that so much. Yeah. And welcome in, Chill Drifter. Great to have you here with us as well.
What's up, Chill Drifter?
Welcome in. I mentioned
welcome.
And friends, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, like we were going to give you the chance to ask questions too later in the program. So very exciting to have you all here. Yes. It's hat with this hairs, says Chill Drifter. Right. Got you. Cool. But yeah, no, I mean, and I love your charisma on stage was definitely coming through. It's like, I know that it'd be tough sometimes to translate the personality on stage, but you had no trouble at all. It was great. Like I had a lot of fun with your set. Absolutely.
I would definitely say, like streaming feels very natural to me, but being on stage feels way more exciting. Like because you feel the energy of the room, whereas when you're streaming, you know, you're kind of depending on the energy of chat. You're hoping that people are engaging, etc. But when you're on stage, it's like you're feeling it in the moment, which is so exhilarating. So I think I'm very reactionary in my performances. Like if I can feel people, then I do better, you know?
Oh, nice. So that's the sign of a, you know, a quality like IRL performer for sure.
Thank you.
Absolutely. King, great to see you. King Downbreaker in the chat, who says, "Hi, I'm new here. Thank you for your 90 stream streak. That's I barely seen you. I never remember. What? My name is Davey. Nice to meet you." 90 stream streak. Welcome in.
Wait, 90 stream streak?
Yeah, King is a legend. King is a legend. Like,
you are a legend. Holy shit. Have you done 90 streams in your life?
Me?
Am I allowed to swear?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. We can.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Didn't know this was made for kids.
Nah, I always implement the idea that whenever there's podcasts have cussing. So like, I feel like this should be cuss word.
Yeah, we should be able to cuss. Hide your kids.
Hide your kids. Phenomenal. I love it. Yeah, but welcome in. Yeah, no, it is really cool to see that. And I think what I was gonna say was like, do you feel like you can bring your energy to another level because of a crowd? Like if it's a good crowd, like you mentioned the other day, like you mentioned with the CA and LA show, like does being in a city like this one, like LA, bring out more of an energy from you too? Because I know you moved pretty recently, about maybe a year and a half ago or so.
Yeah. It's funny you say that. I don't think it has a lot to do with the city as much as it does to do with the crowd. Like I've performed for crowds here who are completely disengaged. Like, because here on a singer-songwriter is a dime a dozen. There's so many of us. Even the best ones. Like I've been to shows where like the performer on stage like literally is the best thing I've ever heard in my life, and people are just in their seats kind of like, you know, not really engaging because they don't see it as a thing that they won't find anywhere. Like we're so scattered all over the place. But when you perform for the right audience, like especially with my music, it's kind of niche. And so if I perform for like a Middle Eastern like diaspora audience, or an audience that's like a really listening audience, yeah, like their energy will be something that I can sort of like take in and use to elevate my performance. Like there have been times where the crowd has just been so good, like I go crazy. Like I'll be okay, I'll say it this way. When the crowd is giving me energy, it makes me braver. Do you know what I mean? Like I take more risks. And I think that's something that people, and it's hard because sometimes you're out to dinner, you don't want to like stand up and dance when somebody's singing, but like the more you engage with a performer, the braver they get, which leads to a better performance. And like, yeah, you do need to be able to just give a good performance regardless of what the crowd is saying, but it is inevitable that if the crowd is giving you no energy, you're going to be a little bit less brave than if the crowd is giving you a lot of energy.
Yeah, you know? I think that makes
What's up, Trina?
Great to see you, Trina. Welcome in. Good to see you. Can we give a shout out to Trina and Goomba? Welcome in, Goomba. And yes, we'll take
Goomba.
We'll take your new channel raid, whatever it may be. Yeah, but you need words, right, for sure. But it is really, and I kind of feel the same thing as a patron. Like when I go to a show, I feel like if the rest of the crowd is hyped, then I'm going to be hyped too. So it's interesting how the energy can kind of affect what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely does. And we're lucky we get to do it. Like, you know, even if I'm performing for like a disengaged crowd, like there's still like a very aware part of me that's like, I am just lucky to be able to do this, you know? Like, I jump for Joy.
Joy, so good to see you. Welcome in. It says, hi, Davey. Hi, Joy. Welcome. I'm nice to have you here. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But your other point about how much, and it's kind of like, what you basically are alluding to is like, it does seem like we might take talent for granted here in LA because of how much there is. Yeah. So
definitely. It depends. Again, like you can, like on the one hand, like Lady Gaga is going to be playing the Kia Forum for thousands of people, but then you'll also at the same time like go to a bar or go to a venue where a singer-songwriter is playing to people who are barely engaged in what they're doing. Do you know?
Oh yeah.
And
definitely.
And yeah, like definitely in LA, because LA is where everybody goes to. So like every bar on a corner has a musician playing. So it's also, I think it relates to music in general. Like music used to be something like you had to travel for, you know, like you have to go somewhere to be able to catch this performer, like this guitar player, this singer, or you had to buy a record, which was expensive, or you had like, it was a thing you really had to like work for. But now it's almost become like a backdrop to our existence. And so like artists, I think, are they're having to try 3 times as hard to make sure that their music is not only heard, because everybody's gonna hear your music, but like that your music grabs, like cuts through that like background, background quality,
Yeah, definitely. And Joyce makes Joy says, "Man, I was in a tiny room in New York City last week, and wowee, so much incredible talent." And it's true, like,
right? I bet.
absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah. I think it's really neat to see that. I mean, now, Mike, flipping it back to you, like, are there people that you've witnessed? You mentioned one, but are there other people that you've seen in LA that have really stood out to you in like all the local gigs you've attended so far? Like people you've discovered by just seeing people IRL?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Sure. Have you discovered like new people in LA since being here, like going to local gigs and what have you? Like, has anyone stood out to you?
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh, like just because I'm saying like, oh, like, artists here are a dime a dozen doesn't mean that the ones that I see aren't incredible. I've seen some amazing artists. Like there's I discovered, I think my favorite vocalist of all time is this guy called Matthew Grant. And I think he's from Nashville or something, and he moved here. He got signed to Warner Universal or something. And I don't know what his day-to-day is, but he performs all over the city, and he is so freaking talented. I don't know how that man can go so hard for 3 hours straight, and his vocal runs are just like, oh, they're so smooth. It's like butter on my freaking face. It's so it's like being transported, There's also this guy called Dave Yaden. He's a pianist mainly, and he's just so like punk metal, but also like virtuosic. Like he's just got this like blend of genres, and he just really does his own thing. He looks like a freaking Viking. And it's just, there's a lot of really interesting cats, and it's a shame because like I know that, for example, all these folks, they've won Grammys,
Oh wow.
And so we have this like image, and like before I moved to LA, for sure, I was like, oh, once you win a Grammy, you never have to do a gig at a bar or at a whatever, like hotel. Like you never have to do any of those like money paying gigs ever again. But that's not true. Like the city's littered with Grammy winners who are gigging. Do you know what I mean?
I do. I guess it just raises the bar for everybody else when you're in an environment this competitive. It's kind of unfortunate.
Definitely.
Like you wish that people would get there too when they're even, especially out here. Like I do think like great talent is appreciated, but as you said, because there's such an abundance of it, one might take some of it for granted. Let's see. Tony King says facts. Yeah, let's take care of that.
It's so interesting. And yeah, there's like who else? Like, oh, like Tony and I just went to the show. The guy who wrote all of the Black Eyed Peas, songs is playing at this cafe with his band, and I'm like, dude, like I'm there and I'm sitting, I'm like, you should be playing to an arena. Like his band is so good. And it's just crazy. Yeah, I think we do take talent for granted here. And I think that's why, for example, somewhere like Saudi Arabia or like anywhere in the Middle East, like they're investing so much in media and in arts, because like the audience there is starving for good content, like really starving. Whereas here, everybody and your cousin is trying to be a singer-songwriter. You know what I mean?
So true. You do meet people and you're like, they're trying to make the next step. And you kind of see it on Twitch too. Like you see people trying to make the next echelon. Like, can I be the Twitch part? Right. Like, and it's a lovely thing. Yeah, but I love it a lot. But it's kind of like part of the, do you embrace the challenge of trying to make it in a city where it's this competitive?
Because I do embrace the challenge because the bar is way higher. I have to be better, which is good. There's way more competition. But in a way, there also isn't, because I think a lot of people are chasing a certain level of credibility, and it forces you to, like, if you want to stand out, you really have to do something bold and real. And I think that in a way, you don't have a lot of competition if you direct your efforts in the right place. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have to be, it forces you to be, like, if you're way, way authentic, because a lot of people aren't. A lot of people are just kind of trying to play a caricature of what they think is gonna sell, and that's been definitely like a learning curve for me, where I'm like, okay, what if I just keep stripping away at all these things I think I should be, and just instead like hone in on the thing that is really authentic to me. And like with the release of my first like Arabic English song, it got placed on a Hulu TV show. So like it's a testament to just keep doing you and don't keep doing what you think is people are looking for, because people aren't looking for it. People don't even fucking know what they want. They don't know what they want. You have to tell them what they want. You know what I mean?
I think that's fair, because like people need to be inspired. They can't tell you what inspires them. You kind of have to bring it out of them. I think it makes a lot of sense. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
everybody is having some sort of like emotional subconscious like kind of not crisis, but like everybody's kind of dark somewhere in there, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And I think that you have to find a way to like just speak to that little nerve that they stay protected from, you know? It's kind of like, okay, yesterday I was streaming and somebody rated us and she asked me to play a Pink song. And I ended up being like, oh, well, which one do you want to hear? Whatever. And then she said she wanted to hear Who Knew, and I sang the song. And I remember like in the last chorus, it reminded me of something very, very emotional to me. And I just started sobbing as I'm singing. And it's like, I didn't even know that was the song that I needed. But as soon as I sang, I was like, this is exactly what I needed. And it just like, I couldn't control it. It came out of me, you know? I think that's the experience that you want to aim to give people. It has to be so real.
And I love that you can't plan it. Like it just comes and it goes, and you feel it as it happens. That's the magic of music, isn't it?
Yeah, you can perform for a crowd and have them all in tears one day.
Yeah.
And then you can perform for a different crowd, same song, and they won't even react.
Oh
you know?
Man, no, you're right. That's crazy. But that's
what
just
a mindfuck.
It really is a mindfuck. You just never know. Let's catch up on chat. Dr. Electra, great to see you in, by the way. And Smarticus77, so lovely to have you here too, my friend. Shout out to Smarticus. Every talent show you see keeps talking about this authenticity thing. If only they practiced what they preached when it came to who gets the nod. I mean, for real. Like, that's actually kind of annoying to me. I don't know if you caught this, but one of our friends, Carmela, was like on The Voice. And the idea that she
saw. Oh my God, she crushed it. We played her audition on our stream. I found out on stream that she auditioned. I was like, we have to watch this together now.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, did the chat react the same way? They're like, what the hell? Like, how do you not get advanced after that? She absolutely destroyed that performance. Like, it was unbelievable.
She did. She was amazing.
Yeah.
I think that, I don't know, like they're looking, what are they looking for? I don't even know what they're looking for. They're looking for something a little bit more like generic, I guess.
I guess.
You know, and Carmela really is her own beast, and she's like really, she took that song and really made it her own. Like I watched that and I was like, dude, like nobody can do that like her. And then, yeah, it was really weird when they didn't turn around for her. That was odd, you know?
Okay, yeah. I mean, for sure. And I think that's true. I mean, maybe it's a little too authentic what our Carmela does in a weird way. Yeah, I don't know.
Jump for Joy, like, did such a good job, like, summarizing it. Distinct and exciting, but marketable.
Yeah, there's that. The visual element comes into play, too, which is disappointing to me because, like, and let me just catch up on the rest of the chat. So like, yeah, because Joy caught that too. Like, you mean like Idol, etc. Exactly. Some of my favorite performing moments were also completely unexpected, says Joy. That's a great call. Yeah, absolutely. I am going to check something on the
I didn't know that Dr. Electra about the Nothing Compares was her crying. Like in the recording, like in the studio recording, she's crying.
So that just came out. It wasn't planned though. That's crazy. That is crazy. I didn't know about that either.
Well, I think when she was recording it in the studio, one of the takes she did, like she was actually crying, and maybe that's what. Wow, that's crazy. That's so cool.
I'm gonna go. Okay.
Sinead was totally that kind of artist.
All right. Okay. I think I've adjusted the thing that Maker was trying to do. So, let me know if that works. Gibson is in the chat. What's up, Gibson Lens? I believe it was also during the video where she naturally cried. Also, hi Gibson. Can we give a shout to Gibson Lens? Good to see you again, my friend. My favorite thing about getting a musician on the show is like other musicians check in a lot of the time, so it's really cool. So, so welcome, Gibson. Nice to see you.
Wait, who in chat is a musician?
So we have Gibson Lens. We have E flat, of course.
Hi, Gibson.
And we have let's see, Taki Trina Tunes, of course. Yeah, and then
yes, of course.
Everybody else, I think I could make the point that Maker
E flat guy.
E flat, of course. Absolutely, E flat. Very much a musician. Quite a skilled one at that. So, yeah, those are our musicians in the chat. And Joyce is me.
And Jump for Joy is a musician.
Joy's a musician. I would absolutely qualify because Joy's part of a barbershop quartet. Like, very much. And it's great. Yo, it's
so cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Joy is part of that too. So yeah, really great. And I think that's really great. Let me just get right to this. I love where this discussion is going though, because it kind of is the beautiful thing. And here comes a raid. There we go. Yeah. Thank you for
Raider.
Thank you so much for letting me suss that out of you. Sorry about the mix up there. I didn't know you could do that, so that's great.
Welcome.
I predict a riot. I predict a riot. Thank you so much for the raid, Irene Paints and Plays. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, congratulations on making affiliate too. I echo Malayka's thought. How was your stream, Irene? Good to see you. This is Irene's art channel. It's kind of a new channel that Irene Pena's launched. Irene, of course, is the
Wait, Pena?
Oh
my god, Irene, sorry, I didn't make the connection.
Yeah, so welcome in, Irene. Yes, so that's the new channel. Go give our Irene's new channel, Irene Paints and Plays, a follow. Thank you so much for the raid. I love it. Let's go. Yay, so fun.
Irene, question, is this separate from your like music channel, or is this a new channel where you're painting and playing music?
Hey, that's a great question. I would like.
Yeah, like is your old channel no longer active? What's going on? What's the tea? A new channel just for in games. Got it. Okay, so you got Irene Pena for your music, and then you've got this channel for games. Noted.
Pretty good. iMusic still.
iMusic still.
Let's go. So now we have an additional.
We also music, yes.
We have an additional musician in the chat, so that's Irene added to the group to go with Joy, E flat, and Maker, and Trina, and all the rest. Jay Bear, good to see you too, and Jump for Joy. Oh, so good. Oh, good. I love it.
Also, can I make a public service announcement?
Sure thing.
I yawn a lot, and it has nothing to do with how bored I am or how tired I am. I yawn. We even have a yawn count on my channel. So if I yawn, don't take it as me being bored. It's just, it happens regardless what is going on in life. I can be on a roller coaster and yawn. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Has that actually happened? Have you been on a roller coaster and yawned? That'd be kind of amazing, actually.
That would be, listen, I was exaggerating, but maybe. I don't know.
That is like next. I would love to see that video. It would be amazing. Yeah.
Oh my god, me too, Jump for Joy. But see, it's happening right now. Jump for Joy. I heard that's actually a good thing when you yawn while you're warming up, because that means you're breathing right, because you're taking in a lot of air and your nervous system is kind of like overhyped. So that's why you yawn when you warm up.
That's pretty.
There's yawn counts in many streets. Yes.
That's pretty sweet. No offense taken. No offense taken, Malayka. All good there. But I love where we've been so far with this conversation. So let me bring a sandwich into the conversation.
I'm having fun.
Yeah, and then in about 5 minutes we're gonna let everybody join the conversation as well, where we'll give you the chance to ask questions of our friend Malayka in random questions. So Joyce says, "Well, it's a sign you're moving your soft palette." That's it. I love this. I love that. I love that.
Good job. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Wait, Smarticus says, go follow Malayka's alternate account, Malayka Slays for Days, where she only does slasher horror games and movie reviews. Wait, I was supposed to go the fashion route with that one. I wish I could have a channel like that. I wish I had the time. I wish I could stream full time. I cannot. I tried to do that once and I burned out so hard.
I understand. Yeah. Yeah. No, the balance is
we're doing it twice a week.
And balance is good though. I think the balance is a good call there. I mean, it definitely.
Yeah.
But if you ever did had the luxury of that opportunity, a horror channel does sound like it would be really popular. Like,
that would be really fucking cool.
For sure. Like, what are some of your favorite? Well, okay, before I get to that part, I definitely want to ask this question though about the horror games. But before we do, let me bring in a sandwich of the week. Here it is. All right, here we go. Sandwich of the week. It's a simple one this week. So, just like Malayka, my time has been very limited these days. So I went to McDonald's and got a Minecraft Happy Meal. So there you go. So in it we have apples. We have
Love apples.
Oh, I love apples too. Apples are great. Baby fries.
Baby fries. It's not enough fries.
Oh no, that's not barely enough fries to feed an ant. You got baby milk.
Mm-hmm. I would never have that unless I want to fart my way into oblivion.
No, that's reasonable.
Sorry, me and American Dairy just don't jive.
That's a phenomenal. I would love for that to be quoted. And now your baby hamburger. Yes.
It's so tiny.
It's so baby. It's so tiny.
Oh my gosh.
Trina says,
how dare they even like serve that? What is that? 20 calories altogether? I'm so not impressed. McDonald's, do better.
I mean, even for a kid, this seems like a tiny amount, right? Like this is supposedly for a little kid, but
yeah. I would need like 5 of those to feel even remotely full.
No, yes, your speed. These are like sliders nowadays. Like this is like this is supposed to be in a pack of 5. Like,
Oh yeah, exactly. Don't give me one. I have a question. How much does that Happy Meal cost?
It was like less than $4. It's pretty good. It's surprisingly cheap.
All right. Have you had any of the Mendocino Farms like sandwiches?
I've had one. It was and they're great. I love Mendocino Farms is phenomenal. So good.
So good. Oh, wait, did I tell you this? I don't know if I told you this. I think I did tell you, but I was on a plane and I met the wife of the guy who owns Philippe, like the what's it called?
Philippe,
is it called Felipe or Philippe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
I met her.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I was like, woman, you're a celebrity. She married the guy. And apparently, like, he sold, like, the business and now, you know, whatever, somebody else runs it. But she was like, yeah, like, my husband, you know, retired early because he had a lot of money or whatever. And I'm like, what does he do? And then she's like, he started Philippe, the original. I'm like, whoa. And I only know about that place because of you, Davey.
Oh, wow. Well.
Yeah, you told me about that place.
I'm really glad I mentioned it. Yeah. And that makes it
quarter of a sandwich.
No. My bite of a sandwich, literally a bite size, like one bite.
Yeah.
Now, Trina asked the question just really quick. Why did I choose milk? I did not choose milk. This is the only choice. They're trying to make kids healthier at McDonald's. So they don't give me a soda option. They just gave me milk. So I'm like, oh, it was milk or water.
Is it whole milk? Or is it the milk, you know, the 2% that has like white food coloring in it?
1% with vitamin A and D. So
they're killing our children. Children should be drinking whole milk.
I like whole milk, for the record. So yes, I agree.
Me too. It tastes delicious. What is it with people and like not drinking whole milk?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. There's zero health at McDonald's, but at least they're trying. Like, I'll give them points for trying. Children shouldn't be drinking milk at all. Well, how do you get your calcium?
What should they be drinking?
Smarticus says, I've ordered my wife a Happy Meal with a large sweet tea instead of the milk. Yeah. I guess there are different ways to supplement the calcium because milk is really like, I guess over time, like, yeah, I guess I can see that. I take that back.
Dr. Electro, you sound like a vegetarian. Are you a vegetarian?
Milk calcium does not absorb well. Interesting. I see.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yes, milk, like the non-whole milk does have sugar in it. Actually, whole milk has sugar in it too, but less, right? Wait, let me Google that.
I think either one has a lot of sugar. It definitely has a lot of sugar. Not great for
milk. Does whole milk? Yes, it contains sugar. What?
Not as much.
12 grams?
Yeah, it's a lot of milk. They do have a lot of sugar. Milk has a lot of sugar.
Is that added or is that just naturally occurring?
Yeah. Joyce says, okay, but like everything has sugar in it. This is true. Joyce says, not as much added sugar. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah. Joy, I love this a lot. Yeah. Trina says, I do oat milk because my digestive system can't do regular milk. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Oat milk's pretty good too.
I found that unsweetened coconut milk is the healthiest. But almond milk's good too. Oat milk has a lot of carbs in it, which is why I stopped doing it.
Yeah.
You see, you know, it's so funny. Like, I talk about being healthy and shit. Really, all of my health choices are just my way of justifying my dessert habit. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, I won't have eaten coconut milk or almond milk, but I'll have 6 cookies. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I work out so I can justify those cookies.
I got you.
My whole health obsession is just so I can eat cookies without getting fat.
I don't think there's, and you know what, honestly,
wait, I lost
you. If it lets you eat more. Oh, okay.
Sorry, I lost you for like 5 seconds.
Okay. No worries. But if it lets you eat more cookies, I feel like I'm all for it. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's a great call. Like, you can live a healthier life.
Like, my gym routine is so pristine right now because I'm motivated by pure chocolate chip.
Yeah. Like Dr. Electra says, your brain is always saying, you walked an extra mile, you deserve a cookie. I mean, probably right, but but I get it. Lactose is
also little. God damn it! I unplugged myself again. Little life hack. To make your glucose not spike as much when you have sugar is to take a 15-minute walk after you have dessert, and then your glucose won't spike as much.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Thanks for the call. Yep. Thanks for that's a good tip. Thank you, Malayka.
Anytime.
Got it. All right. So, chat, I am now going to give you the opportunity to ask questions of Malayka as well. And it is what we call I'll figure this out. I'll figure out the cue in a minute. But it's what we call America's and Canada's and the rest of the world's favorite moment in Twitch broadcasting. Do the dance. It's time for random questions. Great stuff. Ask us anything. All right, let's do it. I am so rusty. I haven't done a interview stream in about a month, so let me go ahead and get this going. Okay.
This is so funny.
You should be ready. Okay, I think we're good now. So use exclamation point question to ask your question. Oh my gosh, that Trino emote. Let's go. I love that emote so much. It's so
yes. Fun. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with that emote.
It's so good.
That is so good.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for sharing that joy in our lives. John Oakwood. Can we give a shout to John Oakwood? John was killing
it.
What's
up, John?
Good to see you. John was killing it with Jory Avner music last weekend. It's good to see you, John. Welcome in. Shout out to John Oakwood's channel. So here comes the question. This is like the second question. The first question, I'll ask you it first. So here's our traditional question, Malayka. Okay, here it is. Okay. Pancakes, waffles, French toast, or crepes?
Easily waffles. Like there's no competition.
Waffles. Let's go. So mods.
Because I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Waffles are soft on the inside. Pancakes are soft. Crepes are soft. French toast is soft. Waffles, soft on the inside, crispy on the outside. It covers more of your nutritional basis. Do you know what I mean? It's a more well-rounded meal. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love these questions. I love your argument too. Like you get the best of both worlds. You got the crisp on the outside, you got the soft on the inside, and the butter pockets.
Ooh, I have one more thing. Yes, the pockets. You pour syrup on top, it doesn't just slide off, it gets stored in those pockets.
Syrup pockets.
So don't nobody tell me the pancakes are better. They're just fluffy messes. They don't really have anything to say.
I'm not going to tell you the pancakes are better, but they are.
Waffles, the unsung heroes of breakfast. Well, what's your argument for pancakes based on everything that I said?
It's harder to mess them up. Like, there are good waffles and bad waffles. You can make bad waffles very easily. Like, I've seen a lot of stale waffles. When they're at their best, though, waffles are amazing. I agree with you. Waffles are great.
Exactly. What you're telling me is you prefer pancakes because, how do I say? Like, that's like saying, like, oh, I would rather eat friggin', hang on, I'm gonna tell you. Oh, saying I would rather eat a cold cheese sandwich versus, like, melt it because it's more work.
Yeah, no, that's I know where you're coming from on that.
That was not a very good analogy. But I'm just trying to say, it's like, just because it's more complex does not mean it is not better empirically.
Yeah. John says, I know how to determine this argument. Are there more pancake houses or waffle houses in the world?
That's not a good indicator because pancakes are easier to make. That's why there's more pancake houses. It's not because pancakes are better. Waffles are more difficult to make. It's just a lower cost for the restaurant.
Yeah. Welcome in, Steggy. We've added another musician to the chat. What's up, Steggy? Great to see you, and congrats on your stream anniversary. Shout out to Steggy. Hello, Horror Host Joe. Congrats. Good to see you too.
Horror Host Joe.
Horror Host Joe made affiliate recently, so just give it up for Horror Host Joe as well.
Oh my God! Congrats, Horror Host
Let's
Joe.
Go. Love it.
Ooh.
Now, Dr. Electro says pancake houses sell waffles. Checkmate. Well, I think John was actually making the argument that Waffle House is the winner because there's actually places called Waffle House. There's fewer places called Pancake House from coast to coast. So.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great question by Joe. I'm gonna make sure we get to. Okay, we gotta close. We're probably gonna have to close the queue. we only have like 20 minutes to answer all these. So, thank you all for your questions. So let's close the queue now.
Yeah, you guys rock.
Quickest queue ever. This is amazing. So let's go to the question from John. Love your answer, Malayka. I mean, yes, I am a fan of. I prefer pancakes, but I do like waffles. I'm not saying that waffles are bad.
I respect.
Yeah, much respect in your way.
You're right. Yes, I respect it.
Yeah. So John Oakwood's question: what is the average airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
It is 11 meters per second.
You actually have an answer to the question. What? Like an actual mathematical answer? I gotta give. Yo, let's give some claps for. Like, give some pump it up for that. That was pretty good. John says, I intended to ask the real question if the queue got a bit full. Right on. Yeah. Joyce says, whoa, that's fast.
That's a real question.
Yeah, that is acceptable. No, it's great.
I got yeeted into the abyss.
But why did you get yeeted? Please do not use metric in this chat too many. No. We will allow metric. This is
How dare you, Dr. Electro? Metric is I don't understand why anything but metric is used. Okay,
I agree.
It's the correct.
Metric is just better.
Unit of measurement.
I agree.
I'm so happy to see you, Horror Host Joe. Oh, there's my little avocado dancing. Look at his little booty.
Yeah. Steggy says, you can't eat the guests. Those chairs are bolted. Well done. We also would have accepted, is it an African or a European swallow as an answer? And we would also have appreciated that answer too. But thank you, John Oakwood, for your question. And I did close the queue, but I'll open it a little bit if you want to ask an additional question, John. So feel free to throw that in as well. Let's go to Dr. Electro next. Where did you learn your British accent, says Dr. Electro?
Oh. Dr. Electro, have you been on my streams? How do you know I speak in a British accent? That's a good question. I think just from watching TV. I'm really good at copying things. I'm really good at imitating because my brother and I would watch all these cartoons as kids and then we would just play them back, act them out to each other. And so I think that's how I've always had a knack for languages. Oh, snap.
Nice.
Yeah, that's how. Just by copying things. I don't know why I never officially went to school or anything. I enjoy it. I find it such a the how do I say, where the letters certain sounds sit in the mouth with a British accent have always really interested me. So that's how. Just cartoons.
That's kind of cool. You do learn a lot from just watching TV and watching how other people speak on TV. So I think that works out just fine. Yeah. Thank you for your question, Dr. Electro. Joyce says Americans use metric and imperial. We're flexible. Get on our level. Just kidding. Yeah, I love it. Trina says metric just makes sense. And I imagine there's a lot of comments in the chat. Thank you so much for being so lively tonight. Steggy says...
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. For sure. Steggy Music. That just tells me that pancake houses want to secretly be waffle houses because waffles dominate.
You, Steggy. Let's fucking go. Steggy knows where it's at.
I love that answer so much. Okay, let's go to that E-Flat guy. And great to see you again, E-Flat. Welcome in. E-Flat was my co-host during the Pets of Twitch tournament. He crushed it during that, too. That was really great.
Oh, my God, that Pets of Twitch. Oh, that was so fun to watch.
Thank you.
I was, sneaking away at work just to see what was going on.
We saw you in the chat. We really were great. We were pumped up when we saw you there for a second. Yeah, it was really fun.
Excited.
It was fun. E-Flat's question. Having lived in several different countries, what has been your Wait, let me read this again. Having lived in several different countries, what has been your favorite aspects of each nation's culture?
Oh my God, that's such a good question. I would say, okay, so in Egypt, my favorite part of the culture was the warmth, I think, that you feel from the people. Um, I think there's this, and I think also the humor. Like, I've never met any race of people that are funnier than Egyptians. And it's because they're always in a crisis. And so they just develop this, like, defense mechanism to just make jokes out of everything. And so I think the humor and the warmth in Egypt. In Canada, what I appreciated about it was there is a genuine, like, intention to make sure everybody's taken care of. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like in Canada there's a not just free healthcare, but like families and young people and all that stuff. Like, the government almost, like, does, at least when I lived there. And things are getting kind of crazy now, but when I lived there, I did have the sense of, like, the average Canadian is taken care of, which I haven't seen in any of the nations that I've, like, I don't see it in America. I don't see it in Egypt. Like, in America, like, there's people who are really, 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 really struggling. Like, I'm talking, like, proper poverty. Whereas in Canada, that wasn't as prominent, which I respected a lot. In America, I think what I love is everyone is just so hard on their sleeve here. Like, everybody's just, there's this like this energy of like entrepreneurship here that I haven't seen anywhere else. And yeah, it is harder here. Like the average actor in Canada, for example, and it's just, this isn't just with acting, but like it's not just about acting, but I'm using acting as an example. Average actor in Canada, you know, they're a working actor. They've got a mortgage, they've got a house, they've got whatever, a car, they've got a family. They're not, like, you know, superstars, but they're working. Average actor in America cannot afford to buy a house, cannot afford to, like, buy a new car if they need to buy a new car. Like, the average actor in America is not doing great. But
Right.
when you do great, it's like way higher than you can ever do in Canada. So I think almost this, like, culture of extremes makes people a little bit bolder with their goals and what they want to achieve. And that's really infectious. The flip side of that is that the failures are way harder, and you do see that. Like, you can see it, and it is really soul crushing when you do. But it does force you to either, like, all right, like, fucking, like, put your nose, like, to the, like, really commit, or get out. You know, like I feel like the ambitiousness in America is unlike, and I've traveled a lot. Like, I've been to so many countries, never seen this entrepreneurial spirit as I do in America. And I really hope that things, like, in every aspect, socially, politically, everything, like, kind of stabilize in a way where it is, like, sort of like a prime location for people to make their dreams happen. Because right now I think a lot of people are feeling really disillusioned and they don't know what to do and they're depressed.
Yeah, no.
But I really, like, just I have hope. I don't, like, it's not a matter of, like, who's in power or anything like that. It's just a matter of, like, creating an environment where people can be entrepreneurs and can make their dreams come true. You know?
Definitely. And I don't think I wouldn't give up hope completely yet. I mean, only certain things can only be sustainable for a certain amount of time. That's as much as I'm going to say about it. I'm not going to read chat about it. We're going to carry on the next question. But Ifat says, fantastic answer. Thanks for answering. I did love that answer. That was really great. I love seeing the breakdown.
Thanks.
Different perspectives. It really gives you, yeah.
Oh, cleanliness in Canada. Real fucking nice. Really nice.
I think you can think of some countries with alternatives.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I love that. Trina says, question. I know Q is closed. This is a joke question. Remember when Malayka thought I was from Australia?
Yeah. Why did you think that? You didn't even have an Australian accent. Like, why did I think you were in Australia? The fuck? Where did that? I don't even know where that came from.
I missed out on that moment.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Let's go to Jeff. Joy's question: is a cannoli a sandwich?
That is a good question. You're the sandwich expert. I'll let you say what you want to say, and then I will chime in.
Okay. That's a tough question, because, like, it's wrapped around, right? It's like crust wrapped around. I think it's more of a pastry than a sandwich. So, just off the top of my head, I would say no. But I've tried to be very forgiving in the definition of sandwich. I always feel like hot dog is sandwich, yes. I think 2 pieces of pizza over one another is sandwich, yes. I think you could make the argument that taco is a sandwich if you use the right type of thing for the tortilla. It's like a pita bread. I think that's
interesting. So a taco is not necessarily a sandwich.
Not necessarily, but it could be. Like, if it's like, I guess if you had 2 tortillas, it would be a sandwich for sure. But I honestly, I think even like the regular one could be too, right? Like, cause like,
Listen, Davey, we need a man with leadership, right? You gotta tell us. Is it or is it not a sandwich? None of this middle of the ground stuff. You are the decider. What is it?
Well, my instinct has been no for taco, but you
gotta listen to your gut. You are the sandwich connoisseur, sir.
This is true. I have to uphold my role as the arbiter of sandwiches. So that is correct. Smarticus says, I love the accountability.
And we will follow your lead as long as you lead with confidence, Davey.
Stucky says, we have been over this, Davey. Define sandwich. Oh my gosh. No, my God. Here we go again. Here we go again. I would love to, but I gotta make sure we get to everyone's questions. Okay. Okay, Helix, you're killing me.
Davey is the ultimate authority on sandwiches.
I appreciate you, John. Moke says, question, are circus peanuts S tier? If not, what tier? If you're asking for my opinion, I still can't believe they ranked it, like people ranked it S tier last night, but listen, like I have to listen to what the people say. I don't think they're S tier myself. Have you ever had circus peanuts? Do you know what they are? Like they're crazy. They're marshmallows shaped like we're gonna run out of time if we get into the circus peanuts right now. So like but if you Google them, you'll see what they're very unusual. So Joy, I'm gonna say no, not a sandwich, but very tasty. Okay, let's go to Smarticus.
I've never seen anything like this. They're actually marshmallows? Crazy. Okay, go on.
Yeah, go ahead and as you do that, as I go roll for this question, feel free to Google it, and then I can actually show it to you on the screen too. But Smarticus77 with a question. What is the most... And thank you for checking in, Moke, by the way. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be too hard on you there. Smarticus says, what is the most unexpectedly rewarding voiceover work you've done? And you do voiceovers. This is a great question.
Rewarding so far?
So
definitely, like, yes? Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. My bad.
That's okay. I don't anticipate it will be like, the most fulfilling for the rest of my life, but so far, definitely the voice of Afira was the coolest experience, like the most fulfilling experience, because I wasn't just like, a lot of the work that I do is for like, sometimes there'll be significant characters, smaller characters, whatever, but like this was like a full-on human with like just she was the focus for a long time, and so I really had to like dive into her and build her up like from scratch, and that was really cool. Definitely Afira in For Honor of, I think it was the 2023 character.
Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. Like, where can we watch this feature? Is it on streaming, or is it like on YouTube, or
the Afira? Mm-hmm. It's a video game.
Oh, you get video games. Nice. Gorgeous.
Yeah, so For Honor's the game, and Afira was the 2023 character that they released. And she's this like, it was cool too, because like I got to be a soldier, like warrior, and I've always wanted to be a badass, but I'm too goofy to be a badass. So she's this like she's like the right hand like soldier to like the Sultan. Actually, it was a female Sultan, so it was a Sultana in the world of For Honor, and the Sultana was murdered, and they stole like the future like telling orb that they had, like the oracle, and like Afira wants to like go like, well, her name was something different, but like they are the Afira, so like the soldiers, and so she had to like go fight the evil people to get the orb back, and it's just like, oh, like she's so determined. I love it.
That sounds like a badass for sure. I love it too.
So cool.
That's really cool. Thank you, Smarticus, for your question. Next question from Maker Plays. Maker asks, you mentioned having taken a streaming break. Any takeaways from that? Things you missed, learned, or are finding out on your return?
Yes. I think there's a couple of things. One, like, how do I phrase this? Forsaking your health forsaking your health just to like perform is not a worthwhile exchange. Sustainability above all else. And then I think also like, I think having more ownership over the channel. I used to like let viewers kind of like dictate, like sort of dictate things and like let me push beyond my limits and stuff like that. But like now it's like when I'm done, I'm done. If I feel like taking a 10-minute like sing break just to chat with chat, and that means I lose whatever it is, like 30 like viewers, then that's what it is. Like it's just kind of like showing up and just like making it sustainable. I think also momentum is kind of like it's about consistency, but I think it's easy to mistake momentum for just like heading towards burnout. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And so I think definitely like I know the difference now, and I didn't before, because my health was suffering for a long time, like a year and a half. I couldn't sing properly.
Oh wow.
And then it was only when I let myself take that break that my voice finally came back.
That's incredible. I really appreciate you sharing that, because like it's so important to have balance. I mentioned that at the beginning of the stream too, but I will say it seems like everyone I've ever seen stream, and that includes me, like we go through waves of this. Like we feel like we can go take that next level, but you can't do it to compromise your health, because it almost always backfires, it seems like, in a lot of cases. So
it does.
Yeah.
And you know, like I think also like I didn't let myself have a life. Like
right.
I was like, no, I can't go out, or I can't travel because I'm streaming. I can't do this. Now it's like, all right, I'm showing up Mondays and Wednesdays unless I need to travel. I'm going to Dublin for 10 days in May. I'm not going to force myself to stream while I'm there. I'm just going to go have my trip, be present, and come back, and we'll be streaming when I'm back. Like, I think also like developing that expectation with your community where it's like, yeah, I do have the right to take 2 weeks off if I'm gonna go somewhere, or like to rest or whatever. And it's like, and when I'm back, like I welcome you guys back. And if people just decide to like go to another streamer and not come to my streams because I took that 2-week break, then I'm not the streamer for them. You know what I mean? Like I just need to be okay with that.
That's that's a fantastic point. And that's ultimately it, right? Like your fans, this is when you find out who your fans truly are. And honestly, if people truly love your work and love what you do, they'll be back for you, and they'll wait as long as it takes. And I think a lot of people have very much come through, and I'm even seeing it, like as I'm going back to stream, I'm seeing a lot of the vibe back, and I think that's ultimately what it's about. You know, we care more about you necessarily than the regularity of the schedule, if that makes any sense. Like I think it's such an important thing, and you get more out of your lives. You can set, as you mentioned, like I think that's awesome. Like I think it's a great bar to set for everybody, for everyone to set. You know. Yeah.
No, I'm Modfather here.
Okay. Hey, Stuart says, hello, peoples. Who's this girl? I love it. Welcome in, Stuart. Great to see you, Modfather.
I'm so excited to see you.
Let me open the queue back up really quickly so that Modfather can throw in a question. I think I had another question too from Horror Host Joe. So go ahead and, or somebody else asked a question. Can you throw that back in? Oh, it's Moke. Yeah, Moke, go ahead and throw that question back in. Oh, thank you, Moke. Moke says, streaming is a lot of work. We are not the boss of you. You are the boss. See, that's it right there. That's
exactly.
Perfect. That's perfect. Thank you, Moke.
Exactly.
We always come back to David. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you.
We love David, because like, who else is going to advise us on our sandwiches?
I can't think of many out there, so thank you for that. I mean, it's a lot.
Am I going to use Google? Google's no David.
I mean, you could use Google, but it won't be as good.
Yeah, exactly.
So thank you, Maker, for your question. I appreciate that. So yeah, go ahead and get those questions in, friends. Stuart, I'd love to get a question from you really quick. I think we have just enough time. 4 minutes. Yeah, that's plenty of time. So Talking Trina Tunes. Here we go. What is something you want to share right now, whether it be to advocate or just a message you want to share?
Am I allowed to get political or no?
I wouldn't. Can we phrase it in a way that can make?
Can it be humanistic?
Humanistic's fine, yeah.
Free Palestine.
All right, we accept that. I like that. Okay. And I'm sure that you will get support from Trina on that for sure. So dig it.
Heck yeah, Trina.
Yeah. There you go. Trina shows support in the chat. There you go. Okay. Let's go to Horror Host Joe. Thank you for your question, Trina. The question from Horror Host Joe is, how excited are you for the Denver show?
Oh my God, I cannot wait. I booked my ticket. I booked my hotel. I can't wait. It's going to be a massive, like, just a massive event. It's going to be so great. And I know that, like, Sashi's so great at, like, Sashi and Nice are amazing at just, like, being organized with stuff like that. So I know it's going to be amazing. It's going to be so inspiring to, like, be on stage with all these other Twitch performers. I'm going to be duetting with a couple of them too, which I'm so excited about.
Yeah, that sounds like an awesome show. It's an awesome show. Like, it should be
so great. Is anybody going?
I know that Ryan and I have been talking about going. I'm just looking at my schedule too. I want to go. I have a lot of intention of going, so I'm gonna just checking to see if I can clear the time on my schedule. But if I can, I definitely will go.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
We've run the commercial for the altitude session several times on this channel, and it just gets us more pumped up every time. You're in it, like you're like, you know, it's not online, it's live. Like yes, let's go.
That's definitely like a good emulation of my energy. It's not online, it's live.
It just makes us
angry and excited at the same time.
Absolutely, we love it. We love you for it, Malayka. It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had the biggest of FOMOs for it. Yeah, and I get Trina mentioned this yesterday too on stream, like in the chat.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, but
it's not cute over here right now. It's not cute.
Yeah.
So you say a nice safe distance.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Hopefully, that's not sustain. Like I said, hopefully that is not sustainable. I think something's got to give at some point. And hopefully there's some balance.
Something's got to give.
You would think, but yeah. So we're thinking of you too, Trina. But EFOT says, although I hear the sessions will also be online, streaming setup is a go. Nice. Yes.
They will be, yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of nice that they have that option, so that for folks who are abroad, who folks in other parts of the world, people on the other side of the planet, people in Australia, like Trina. Just kidding. No, Trina's not in Australia, folks. I just want to be clear. But let's see. Okay, Stuart has a question. Okay, let's see how quickly we can get through this. Thank you, Joe, for your question. All right, 3 to go. Dr. John Oakwood's question: what's the most hilarious story associated with one of your musical performances?
That one time they put me on after the headliner, not before, and I saw a room of 200 people clear out so fast, and it made me so sad. But I still fucking sang my heart out. But it's fine. Never again.
Yeah, I hear that. Well, John.
Oh, actually, no. This is the funniest one. I was performing, and then I decided to like kind of slide off stage as like a way to like get into the crowd and like engage with them. But when I did, there was like a wooden like big wooden board that was up against the stage. It fell and like onto the ground, was so loud, and it ruined the whole moment because I was doing this like sexy thing. But as soon as that happened, it immediately became clumsy and embarrassing.
Oh no! Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh gosh, yeah. That's a bummer. John says, did you at least get paid during the other thing?
Oh yeah.
Cool. Okay, Dr. Electro's question. I'm in Thailand on a tropical island. Will you ever come here?
Oh, I wish. I've been to Thailand. I was in Thailand when I was 7 years old.
Ooh.
So random. But I hope I'll go back. Watching White Lotus made me want to go back.
Oh, nice. Pretty cool. John says, thanks for answering my question. Absolutely. Thanks for the question, John Oakwood. Last question. It is from Stuart Hayek. I'm glad you got this in. Have you been trying for any exciting roles lately?
I have been taking a break from auditioning because I am preparing my reel so that I have a stronger portfolio when presenting to casting agents. So the answer is no, but I did just finish filming 2 very exciting roles for 2 video games, which were awesome.
I love it.
But I can't say what they are because I will go to jail.
Oh yeah, the NDA and stuff. Right. Yeah, that's respect. Well, Malayka, keep us posted on all things you do. I know, folks, if you want to follow Malayka on socials, that handle is Malayka Official, I believe.
Yeah, Malayka Official on Instagram, and then MalaykaMusic on everything else.
Yeah, so check out Malayka's channel. And by the way, if you go to Malayka's Twitch page, you'll also see the links to all the other things over there. So
Yes, you do. I'll see you guys on my stream.
Yeah.
Oh, tomorrow at 12 p.m. PST.
Let's go. Thank you so much for your time, Malayka. Best wishes to all your careers and things, and I'm looking forward to seeing you, at Altitude, whenever they may be. Hopefully, I'll be there in person. But thank you so much for hanging out.
Thank you so much for having me, Dave. You're the best, and I'll see you soon. And I wish you many delicious sandwiches.
Thank you, and I do too. Likewise, back your way, Malayka. Thank you again. Take care. Cheers. That was fun. Malayka,
bye.
Hi. That was Malayka, everybody. Holy cow, that was really fun. But yeah, thank you too, Moke. I do have one more thing we're gonna get into, but let's catch up on chat first before we go. Thank you so much for stopping by, everybody. It was Malayka had a hard out at 7 o'clock, and we were so glad to entertain that. And thank you so much for your questions. We did like a really good speed round of random questions tonight, and that went very, very well. Thank you for all your questions. We had enough questions to fill like an entire evening, and we got through all of them. Boom, 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 boom. It was really good. So thank you everybody for chipping in. That was fun. And if you missed any part of this spot, we'll have the VOD for this interview coming up in right after we raid out. And you can follow Malayka on Twitch at the link over there, and you can also find the links to your socials on that page as well. So except for the circus pizza, which was a peanut question, was a fail. No. Your circus pizza peanut question was fine. Like, it's all good, Moke. I did get a kick out of it. Not gonna lie, I did enjoy that. So let's do one last thing before we raid out tonight. And yes, it's a little bit shorter of a show than normal, but we made the most of it. That was a really fun spot with Malayka. Okay. So last thing we're doing, we're going to open the Happy Meal toy from the Minecraft meal. There it is. Boop. What is it? What is this Minecraft meal? Let's go find out. And open the box. What's in the box? Wrapping. That looks nice, doesn't it? Yep. Let's see what's inside this Minecraft cube. Oh, you recognize the song! Sweet! Yeah, this is part of my lo-fi playlist. That's kind of cool. Dr. Electros' Air. We shall see. A box in a box. Chinese air. Oh, look at this! It's a sheep! It's a sheep or it's a dog, I'm not sure. But this looks pretty cool. The epic pink sheep! Yeah! The epic pink sheep! That's totally worth it! This was totally worth the $3.89. This is great! Look at that. They're so rare in the actual games to Stuart. I love it. E-Flat says, this barely qualifies as lo-fi. This is definitely sampled from something, but I don't know what. So yeah, so it folds out into these panels. Dig it. Hey King, welcome! Thank you for the pump it ups. Good to see ya. Yeah, that was awesome. Well, I guess we could just raid out. I mean, that was kind of all I had planned tonight. I mean, we can eat the apples. I guess we could do that. E-Flat says, this barely qualifies as lo-fi. This is definitely sampled by something, but I don't know what. Yeah. Let me take a quick gander of the radar and see who's on right now. I feel like maybe somebody from Fever to Tell would be solid. Let me just see who else is on right now. We have a couple of choices here. We could rate someone who's going to be in the altitude sessions. That's on the board too. That's awesome. We could rate someone who was on the Pets of Twitch with us. There are actually a couple people we could rate there in that category. There are people we could raid. Yeah, the lava chicken. The lava chicken looked really tasty. Not gonna lie. I saw the Minecraft movie with my sisters and cousins. And it was really fun. Yeah, Moke Helix. Too bad it was not the zombie jockey. The chicken jockey! Yeah, that thing's everywhere. I would eat lava chickens to Stuart. I would too. That looks so tasty. I'm like, that is delicious. I was like, it got me all hungry. I mean, watching that in the theater. It's just funny how surprisingly enjoyable that movie was. I was not expecting anything at all from a Minecraft movie. And it turned out to be one of the most fun movies I've watched the entire year. I really had a good time with it. It's deliberately silly, and I really enjoyed it. It was great. So our thanks to MalaykaMusic again for hanging out with us. That was really great. Malayka really is really fun to chat with. That was awesome. Evot says, how is the crowd? I've seen some interesting clips. Yeah, I've been hearing about the crowd. Now, I was in the suburbs, so I was not in here watching it. I was over in my hometown watching it with family. So the crowd there was cool. It was chill. It was good. We all enjoyed the movie. It got a little like rowdy at times, but only in the sense that they were cheering and laughing at stuff. But it never got crazy, thankfully. Stuart says, I talked to a few dads who went to the movie but didn't know the game. They were confused. Yeah, I don't really know the game either, but I know like of certain elements of it because, as I mentioned, like my late cousin Firelord Critch played that game all the time, and he had these sessions. He would have my sisters and my other cousins playing with him, and they would be chatting and building things together. And so that was always a lovely thing, and that was the plan. I was going to be in on that. It was going to be doing streams with them building Minecraft. And I guess we still could, but it's not going to be the same, obviously. But I can't think of Minecraft without thinking of my late cousin. And I was just saying, and I actually made this point on Discord, like he really would have enjoyed the Minecraft movie a lot. Like this is like totally his movie. He would have really loved it. So I'm glad the movie did well. Because this is like a love letter to people who have played Minecraft forever, and we know a lot of people who have, and I think Stuart's one of them. Like Stuart is. We see Keyboard 60, he's a big Minecraft fan. Many people on Twitch have played Minecraft on stream, and it's been lovely. And and it really does open the door for so much creativity. Like the game can be what you want it to be. It's pretty cool. Stuart says, my son was huge into creating worlds like Firelord. Yeah. Stuart says, I played way too much, lol. That's fair, yeah. But yeah, to Stuart's other point, like I can definitely imagine people getting confused. Trina says, oh Davey, I have to sleep early, extra early. I have to sleep early Thursday because part 2 of exam is Friday. May I know the hard candies and message you my votes? Absolutely. Trina, I'm gonna work on that tonight. I'm gonna determine what the hard candies will be. And I'll gladly send you that in to you and give you some proxy votes for sure. Glad to do that. So, and if I forget, just ping me like on Wednesday. I'll get that to you. We did that with Aaron for the last round. I'd be more than happy to do that for you. Dr. Electro says, Davey, can you accept links? Yes, we do allow links, but I would maybe before you do the link, give me an idea what it is before we take it. Is it a video for Minecraft? Like, so just run it by me really fast just so I know what it is before I give you the green light. Trina says, perfect, thank you. I figure I should get a good night's sleep before that. Oh, absolutely. Definitely prioritize your exams and things before our silly contest, for sure. But I'm excited to take your votes too, so we'll let the chat know where you stand on all these candies. I've made you a photo image while making. Oh, cool. Yeah, go. Let's see the link. I'll go take a look at it. Right, I'll take a look at it, and if you want to put it in Discord, you could do that too. But the link is fine. I'll take it. Be glad to take it. It is nice to see you again, Dr. Electro. It's been a minute. I hadn't seen Moke in a while either. It was really good to see Moke last night too. Trina says, just the most important exam and probably last I'll ever, right? Not super intense or anything. That's the last I'll ever write. Oh, no, sounds like a priority, my friend. Yeah. Moke says, I've just been lurking on. Oh, we appreciate you, Moke. Thank you for the lurks all that time. That's very kind of you. Well, it's the time zone thing, 9 a.m. here, and I'm late for work. Okay. Oh, it's 9 a.m. where you are. Oh, that's right. That's right. You're several hours ahead of us. Well, I hope your workday goes well, Dr. Electro. You do have a cool name. Yep, Thailand. Yep. That's several hours ahead for sure. For sure. But lovely to have you. Now, I'm going to need to change the stream title so that folks don't jump in looking for Malayka, because Malayka has... Our spot with Malayka was shorter than normal this week. But we had a great spot. If you missed it, we will have the VOD as soon as we raid out. Dr. Electro says, it is also the year 2568 as well. Is it really? Can I move to Thailand then? I would like to move to 2568 in Thailand. That sounds great. Let me join you. We use Buddha year. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool. Buddha year is cool. Okay, says, just tell your boss you're watching Davey and they should be okay with that. Okay, I love it. I appreciate you so much, friend. It's so nice to have you back. Okay. So, I think the last thing I'm going to say is before... Okay, it's complete. Nice. Okay, Dr. Electro, we'll take a look at it. I hope it's a sandwich. I do. That'd be pretty cool. But the last thing I was going to mention before we wait out is we will continue our Chase for the Candy Cup rankings tomorrow on Thursday with the hard candy division, as Trina alluded to. Trina will send her votes via proxy, and that is totally cool. If I could figure out a way to like take in votes like that on Instagram, that would be like a really convenient way to do it. But can't really do it for 40 rankings. That's like too many. Yeah. Trina, the Trino in effect. I love it. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Electro. Let's go see what we got. Let me just give this a look. See where this pops up. Hold on, folks. I'm going to go take a look at this for a sec. Oh, that's amazing! Oh my gosh, you need to see this, everybody. I'm totally saving this. Dr. Electro, this is fantastic. Thank you very much for doing this. Like, this is really, really impressive. Hold on. Let me just go ahead and save this in a good location, because like I really where am I gonna put that? That's pretty... Oh, I got it. Put it here. Thank you so much for this. Okay, folks. Oh, y'all, this is amazing. Like, okay. So Okay, says, that would be a nice profile picture. Absolutely. Absolutely. That definitely is profile picture worthy. Okay. So let me go ahead and get to this view, and then I'll show you what this is. This is fantastic. Thank you so much, Dr. Electro. That is so cool. I'm actually going to put that... I'm also going to put that on Discord after a stream tonight. So good. Look, everybody. I'm a chicken jockey. Look at that. With a sandwich. Isn't that phenomenal? Holy cow. Like, that just looks so good. Big time shout to Dr. Electro. Thank you so much for generating that for me, friend. That's phenomenal. Born with a mic and a sandwich in hand. Absolutely. This is a screenshot of the search you're wearing now. Oh, yeah. So this shirt, if you're wondering what that is while riding a chicken, that's a fortuitously timed too, because like this is one of the shirts I wore at the very beginning of the channel's history. I wear it from time to time. So this shirt is from my trip to Live 360 in Orlando in 2019, which was a really educational experience, and it was an awesome time. It was the last vacation, or it was the last trip I ever took out of town before the shutdown era and COVID was introduced into the world. So I remember that really well. But the shirt will be special for me for that reason. So I got the shirt as part of the swag package for attending. It was really great. Look how fantastic this really is, though. Like, this is just amazing. E flats is just like the Ballad of Davy Cinch. Ate a whole foot long when he was only 3. I did. Trina says, if I go through my VODs, there are likely a total like 3 shirts, and I'm just accepting that everyone thinks I only own 3 shirts. I have that reputation too, Trina. It's kind of funny. But gosh, look at that. The background is so perfect. Like, everything here looks really great. My gosh, thank you so much. That mic with even with the cable, like the cord too, like that is so well done. And the sandwich actually is very reminiscent of the logo. Dr. Electra says, well, I am pleased you like it. Thank you so much. I really do. You did a great job making this, my friend. I love it. Stuart says, wait, you have more than 3? Dr. Electra says, I could only see the top of your shirt like you can now, so it's a guess. You pretty much hit it on the nose. It looks pretty good. So King says hashtag immortalized. Absolutely. But Dr. Electro, have a good time at work too, by the way. I like the 6 o'clock shadow you have. Yeah, I do too. That was nice. That was nicely done. That is very nicely done. Yeah. Very well done. Captures the essence of my face perfectly. You even got the headphones on. That's pretty sweet. And you even got the color of the headphones. Like, that's well done. Chicken Jockey Davy is intense. Yeah, it really is. It's very good. It looks like I really want those treasures. By the way, are you all ready for like Minecraft 2, the Minecraft movie 2 whenever it comes out? Because I know there's gonna be one. I mean, I imagine that's gonna be a really good movie too. Davey is a chicken jockey. Oh, no doubt. Gosh, this is impressive. And the way it's laid out definitely gives you like a good setup for a new profile picture. Like, this looks fantastic. Yeah, this is intense for sure. Okay, so let me see. We'll sit on this for a little bit because like this is just great. Like, I could stare at this for like a half an hour. This is really good. I love it. I love it a lot. Okay. Dr. Electra says Davey is a sandwich Davey is a sandwich eating chicken jockey. A sandwich eating chicken jockey. Absolutely. It's so cool. That is super cool. Thank you again for that. Gosh, that's really great. Okay, so as far as where to raid tonight, I have a couple of interesting ideas. And this is just me exercising the full extent of my silliness. So like, I was on a channel yesterday, and the lady on the channel said, you know what I would do instead of throwing a bouquet at a wedding? You throw the bouquet so people like chase after the bouquet. And she said, instead of throwing a bouquet, I'm gonna throw Labubu. I love that comment so much that I want to raid over just for that comment. Like, that's how much I love that comment. And I wish I could have clipped it, but you can't do clips on that channel. Oh my gosh, that was funny. Or we raid someone who will be on the bill with Malayka during altitude sessions. What's your pleasure, chat? Labubu or fellow altitude session streamer? What sounds good to you? Because they both sound good to me, and I think there's going to be value in raiding in either location. If we raid the former, the raid call will be we raided here specifically because you said that you would throw Labubu into the crowd. That is why we raided. It's just the greatest comment ever. So funny. Not boo boo. I think it's spelled Labubu like this. But the I'm gonna keep that one on file for like future raids too, so that we don't have to go there tonight. Yeah, I'm not even sure if that's right, but it's definitely it's definitely similar to that. So, I'll tell you what, my aunt's family is like hardcore into the Labubu. It's Labubu. Oh, look at that. I got it wrong too. Labubu's offline. Probably to their benefit, because people are going crazy for those things right now. It's just so funny. It's just so funny. All right. I think we will raid, though, at this point. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. That was really a fun time. Trina, I do hope your exam goes great once that arrives. And, okay, great to see you again. Dr. Electro, thank you so much for hanging out. And thank you again for this amazing graphic. This is incredible. And you're very welcome, Trina. Absolutely. And King, thank you for hanging out. Some mod love in the chat to all our mods. And Stuart, so great to see you check in. I'm glad you caught Malayka for a little bit tonight as well. Big thanks to MalaykaMusic. Thank you to Irene Paints and Plays for the raid earlier tonight. Let's do another shout out to Irene Paints and Plays. Irene Paints and Plays. And then, of course, a shout out to Malayka herself. And there's a link to Malayka's channel. Mocha says thanks for the thanks. Absolutely. Join us on Thursday night when we come back to you at 9 o'clock Eastern for our hard candy qualifier rankings. That's going to be fun. Be there for that. I did have a plan for a Friday stream, but I'm not sure if I'm going to commit to it. But if I did, it would be really fun. And the idea for Friday stream, maybe I'll get more into it on Thursday, but the Friday stream plan is to just like pick 2 movies from a different year and then like rank which one's better. And then just like do that for the whole stream. And we can go through 40 years of movies. 2 movies from a given year, rank which one you like more, roll from there, and then that's the stream. Thank you, King. Trina says that sounds fun. Okay, cool. So like let's do that on Friday then. So Friday night, we'll start at 8 o'clock Eastern, because I think we're gonna need like an extra hour to get that rolling. So we'll do that at 8 o'clock Eastern then. See you then. And Thursday, so Thursday we got Chase for the Candy Cup. Friday, we're ranking movies. You get to rank movies. We'll just like kind of like head-to-head rank 2 movies from a different given year. It'll actually be really fun because some of these are pretty close. Some of these are pretty close calls. Hello there, Blower93, welcome in. Let's go start the raid. We're gonna go raid. We are gonna go raid Kathleen L. Kathleen L is gonna be on the bill with MalaykaMusic in late June for the altitude session. So give Kathleen all the love and all the compliments. And oh, I love that, Joe. Thank you for giving some kind words to Trina. Good luck on your exam, Trina. It's gonna be a good time. Thank you, Aoife, for hanging out with us too. That was awesome. So let's go continue the party at Kathleen's. Yo, you're welcome, Dr. Electro. Thank you again for the graphic. Horror Host Joe, congratulations again on getting affiliate. Big time shout to Horror Host Joe as well. We'll see you soon. Good night, everybody. Well, give Kathleen all the follows too if you're not already. Kathleen's extraordinarily talented, very good looper. Just a fun jam session artist with a lot of originals as well. Dr. Alexa says I did another one, but it messed up a bit. Oh, okay, right on. Well, the one you did is great. So thank you so much for once again for that. We'll see you at Kathleen's channel. Good night. Back on Thursday. Be there. Chase for the Candy Cup continues. And if you missed any part of this spot with Malayka, check it out on our VOD, which will be posted in just a moment after we raid out. See you soon, everybody. Thank you again. Take care, y'all. All the best to you. You're always so good to me. Take care, friends. Good night for now, and we'll see you soon. Bye, everyone. Bye, Trina. Bye, A-Flat. Copy those raid calls.